we're going to talk about inclined line and circle in isometric drawings. We started with isometric. We said that first thing we're going to change the icon to isometric drafting, and then we said we turn on ortho mode. Then we'll be able to draw the directions by pressing F5, changing between the direction. Mainly we work with line. Now let's say that I'm gonna draw something. So I'm gonna draw a cube, say 5. Then we're gonna draw circle to see how we're going to draw circle in isometric. I would say changing the icon will allow us to draw the line. Now let's say we have a cube, we have this cube, and we want to draw 3 circles. 3 circles. Where do you want to draw the circle? We want to draw the circle at this, here, and here. Now 3 faces you can see. Remember, you will see 3 faces here, and you can call them this face here, and the top face. So we call them left, right, top, or front, side, top. Now, in isometric drawings, when it comes to circle, now we don't have circle in the isometric. So we call them circle. You see them as circle, but they are not circle. They are ellipse. That's the first thing you have to know. Circle in isometric, they are ellipse. And we will see them as ellipse. So when we draw them, we're not going to use circle. We cannot use circle. We cannot use arc. Those cannot be used. We cannot use fillet. So you realize that I cannot even use arc. Why? Because everything will be inside ellipse. So the only way that we're going to use is by using ellipse to draw those circles. Again, the circle, the ellipse that we're going to use it is not a normal ellipse as well. It's not a normal ellipse. So what do we have when we are in isometric? You're going to click on this icon here for the ellipse. You're going to open it. Then you're going to choose axis end. But remember, inside axis end, there is something that we're looking for. So what we're looking for, we will looking inside here for isocircle. So inside this, we're looking for isocircle. So if you open this, click on axis end. Now, at the bottom you will see, at the option you'll see isocircle. So because we said that circle in isometric is not a circle, is ellipse, so we have to use ellipse command, but not the normal ellipse. Within ellipse, we have to activate isocircle. This is very important. So no matter what you have in isometric, it's a curve, an arc, a circle, whatever you have it in isometric will be drawn by isocircle, with isocircle. So where is isocircle located? Isocircle is an option inside axis and ellipse. It is an option inside axis and ellipse. So you're gonna click on axis end, then you click on isocircle. So 2 information so far. Then the third information that we have to know is that in order to draw isocircles, we need center for sure. For example, this center, I need somewhere as a center. I need center, and I need a radius or diameter. So there is the only option that we will do for isocircle: center radius, center diameter. So before starting, we have to find the center of the circles. If you want to do isocircles. First, find the center of the circle, then you'll be able to do the isocircles. So let's say that we're going to draw at the midpoint of, for example, here I'm gonna come with 2.5, or maybe we can use the options here. Midpoint, let's say just 2.5. It's a bit because of the recording. So let's say that this is the center, the end of this line is the center for the circle. I'm going to draw the top. Then let's say I'm finding the center for, let's say it's the middle of this 2.5. So this is the midpoint. I want to put the center at the middle of this face here, and the same thing for this direction. Let's say that I'm going to use 2.5 to be in the middle, because I drew a cube 5 by 5. So let's say the end points here, those end points will be the center for the circle. So we're gonna click on the axis end, then we're going to click on the isocircle. Now, if you read, it says specify center of isocircle. Let's say this is the center of isocircle. Now it will ask you specify radius of isocircle, but before specifying radius of isocircle, you have to make sure that you are using a correct icon to place the circle. Now, how do you know which one will be the correct icon? The icon with the 3 icons that I have. Look, 1, 2, 3. How do you know that? We're gonna. Oh, the way that you can remember it, it's by looking at this view here. It's basically stretched in this direction. Yes, seems like this. Seems like you're stretching it in this direction. So the ellipse will be, look at the ellipse, will come in the direction of the stretch. The direction of the stretch. Or you can know that this is for the top view. This is for the top view. This is for this view here, the icon that we have it. And the one for this will be this view. You will get used to it if you start practicing. You know which icon must be used for which purposes. Look at here. If I'm checking this one, for example, this side here I'm checking. This is the face I have it. I know the stretching, how it's been done. I mean, how is this one stretched? You can feel that the stretching is in this direction. So the ellipse will come in this manner. I mean, the ellipse will be like this. You can draw it with hand. For this one, the stretching is like this, so the ellipse will come in this manner. Well, let's see what will happen if you do it. So look at the way that you feel that. Also by feeling, you know that it's correct. Look at this one, it does not feel correct. And the feeling also is going to give you eyes. This is the way it has to be. Let's say we're going to assume the radius to be 1.5. 1.5. For example, this is a circle there. Then I cannot go to circle. We have to go back there. Axis end. Isocircle. Then this is the center. Let's say that. Look, this does not feel right for this face. We will change it. Yes, this is feel right. Look at the other one. If I change to the other one, you realize that it is not correct for this face. So we're gonna make sure that we're choosing the correct icon. And let's say 1.5 for this one as well. By the default is radius. Then I can repeat it for the other direction. Isocircle. Then here I'll change the icon. Yes, this is the correct. You feel that this is what it has to be. Let's say 1.5. And now I got the 3 circles. We call those isocircles. So they are not circle. They are isocircle because they are kind of ellipse. They're kind of ellipse. We have them. We used an ellipse. So we used an ellipse, which is axis end, but not directly axis end. Isocircle within axis end ellipse. Now, we'll leave for the introduction, it will be enough. In the next video, I'm gonna practice this on a drawing. We will see how to find the center, and we're gonna use copy command a lot when we have circles, or we call them isocircles, in isometric. Thanks for watching.